It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another one. I want to be completely honest with you guys. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. My girlfriend got me sick, so I hate. And if anybody have been sick in the summer, it's the worst feeling. I hate being sick in the summer, so I'm a little bit under the weather. But I want to make sure I show up, especially during these days and these times of correction. I truly believe that the market will rally in Q4, and what we're seeing today is an opportunity. In fact, I believe that the market is reacting to the negative GDP revision, which opens up opportunity possibly to a Fed cut as soon as maybe July. We can see that the easing here is rising, but that's neither here and there. In today's video, I want to talk about Tau and specifically the Tau, right? So if you've been following my channel for a while, I'm embedded into the AI narrative. I believe that the AI narrative will be the most lucrative narrative, and as we're heading into the final lap of this 4-year cycle, I want to be able to count my chips as much as possible, and I think there's still a lot of money to be made, specifically in the AI sector and specifically within the Tau. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 undervalued Tau subnets, why I believe they're undervalued, what these subnets actually do, and why I'm so bullish on these 3 specific subnets. So if you like these type of videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. Tau itself, like I said, bullish on this long term. I believe that this project is here to stay. I truly believe that something great in life, what do we say, great and groundbreaking will come from within the Tau ecosystem. Now, we did get news yesterday that the Tau has been capped at 128 subnets. There's been pros and cons about this. Some people don't like it because they look at it as Tau being centralized when we're supposed to be a decentralized version of AI. But it's not like they're just capping it at 128 subnets forever. What this does is this is like a stopgap that allows the subnets that are actually working to be incentivized without the dilution of every other day a new subnet spawning out of thin air. So what I think Tau and the Tau ecosystem, Cons TT, is pushing is quality over quantity, right? We don't need 100 million tokens, right? And only 5 do good, right? So I like the fact that this is incentivizes the 128 Tau subnets that we do have to go to work, execute, and in some cases create a revenue generating model and utility and use case that far exceeds just the Tau ecosystem itself. So I want to talk about these 3 Tau subnets that I'm personally bullish on, and I do hold these subnets. One of them I'm looking to find an initial entry, but 2 of them I do hold. So let's get into these Tau subnets, because I believe there is opportunity here with Tau in the midst of this consolidation period. Now we are about to see the Tau subnets that are going to stand out. You can see it's just so many good. I'm telling you guys, like, I've been going over these subnets, and man, it was really, really hard to just pick 3, right? So what I focused on is I focused on utility, use case, and the ability to generate revenue. And this is what I came out as far as the hidden gems in the BitTensor ecosystem. 3 undervalued subnets ready to explode. Now, the first subnet I want to talk about is Gradients, right? Sitting here at a $30 million market. This allows you to utilize cloud services to build artificial intelligence apps. So if you ever build an app, you already know you got to put this on a server, you got to have storage and things like that to actually scale your app, right? You can try to build an app, but if a million people use your app in the first couple of days, then it's a possibility that it's going to crash, right? So you want to be able to scale it, but you want to be able to scale it in a way where it's not out producing your overhead, right? So this is why, in my opinion, Subnet 56 Gradients is a gem. Right now, it's a 68% discount on the Gradients Subnet token here. You can see that this is looking really, really good on the chart. Could possibly be a bull flag that breaks to the upside as the volume is increasing. And this is actually one of the top subnets in the in detail. You can see how it compares to stuff like Together AI, Google Cloud, and even AWS. It's fraction of the price per cost to actually use this as hosting, and it also has the best performance compared to stuff like AWS. So not only are you saving money, but you're also getting the best optimization and performance if you're building an app and utilizing gradients, right? As that server, cloud storage, however you look at it. So gradients does a lot of different things, but they also generate revenue, which allows this token to buy back, right? Buy back the gradients token, right? So they earn incentives, right? In Tau, right? In Tau, and they use that Tau to buy back the gradients tokens, right? So as they continue to generate that revenue, you got to expect that the price is going to continue to go up, right? And this is backed by Rayon Labs, and they have a few subnets out there, right? So their real world use cases is enterprise training, no code model fine tuning, right? So it makes it easy to deploy an application without having to know extensive coding, right? And custom model alignment. I think that this project specifically is sitting at like a top 5 subnet. And the thing about them kind of consolidating these subnets, you'll start to see the winners stand out. You will start to see the winners stand out, and I believe that Gradients is going to be one of those winners. The next subnet I want to talk about is Sturdy. Now, I really like Sturdy because what they're doing is they're working to bridge the liquidity from ETH and also Solana into the Tau ecosystem, right? This is a RWA project that sits on Tau within the Tau ecosystem, DTAL. And you can see if I just swing over here to DeFi Llama, if it actually pull up, I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. You can see that the RWA TVL continues to rise. So it's good to have a project that kind of like is that bridge between RWA and DeFi within the Tau ecosystem, where it's not just focusing per se on these AI utilities, right? This is bringing that USDC liquidity, that Ethereum liquidity, and that Solana liquidity into the Tau BitTensor ecosystem. I would love personally to see Phantom integrate Tau on your wallet, and you'll be able to seamlessly transfer Solana into Tau subnets or ETH into Tau subnets. I just want to see Phantom really do that. I do have my cons about the Tau wallet. I would love to see better security on those wallets, but again, in order for DTAL to grow and Tau specifically to grow, we need liquidity. We need liquidity. We need to be able to unlock this untapped liquidity within Ethereum and Solana. And the way that their utility works is allows them also to generate revenue. You can see here, Sturdy, proven revenue generation. In fact, this subnet has generated the most revenue of any subnet. They have real DeFi integration with over 110 million in assets managed. They just launched TauFi again, which is building a bridge to be able to onboard that liquidity from Solana and ETH Uniswap. And then the cross-chain expansion multiplying addressable market, which Tau needs, right? In order for us to get that liquidity, there needs to be a bridge that allows that retail liquidity to pour into DTAL, which will also help these subnets appreciate over time. Some of the real world use cases here are the automated yield optimization, DeFi strategy development, lending, pool management, and the cross-chain yield farming. Now, last but not least, like I said, it was very hard to pick these subnets, but I want to switch it up a little bit. I really like the Bitcast subnet. They actually just accomplished a key achievement here, generating revenue within 1 month of launch. This is a revolutionary creator monetization model with automatic Tau token rewards. So just picture this being like a creator firm, right, that bridges projects and creators, right? So what happens is these projects, right, they hit up Bitcast and they say, "Oh, hey, I want my project to have some sort of marketing." And what Bitcast does is they create a brief based on these projects. Now, the cool thing about it is that the creator economy is a $500 billion market, and Bitcast is working to disrupt that market. What it does is it allows creators like myself to just mine Tau through covering these briefs. So instead of like waiting for like these meme coins to hit you up and be like, "Oh, this I wanted you to talk about my project, I'm gonna send you some money," Bitcast gets briefs from multiple projects, whether it's within whether it's subnets, it could be anything, right? They get these briefs, right? They get paid to get these briefs, right? And I do believe that there's some type of flywheel where they are incentivizing Tau and they're buying back the project. I think they did like automatic buybacks from the advertiser revenue. But there you go. So it helps the project appreciate over time. So as a creator, I don't have to make those connections anyway. I can just log into Bitcast, log in into my miner, go check out the briefs that Bitcast have, and then I can create content and be incentivized in Tau through my miner. So this is a wonderful project because the revenue that they generate, they can utilize that to buy back Tau, buy back Bitcast, the subnet, and help the price appreciate. Meanwhile, as the creator, right, there's no intermediaries, no third person. I don't gotta wait for YouTube to pay me or anything of that. I just log into my mining Bitcast account. I go check out the briefs that they have. They have like a whole bunch of briefs, and then I cover content based on those briefs, and I earn a passive income through Tau, in Tau, right? So I really like this project because this is something different within the the subnets, but they are utilizing AI technology, right? The real world use cases are YouTube creator monetization, brand content campaigns, performance-based marketing, multi-platform expansion. And this works both ways because as a company, this eliminates that gray area where people kind of like try to cheat to get views, to get comments. You can't do none of that. Your Bitcast miner is directly connected to your social media channels, whether that be YouTube, Kick, whatever, right? And they utilize AI to analyze your content in your channel to see if it's, and based on your actual real analytics will depict upon how much Tau you earn through mining, right? So, really love this project. I know for a lot of creators, the thing that I truly believe that I would like to see from Bitcast is, the ability to be able to look over these briefs without a miner, like some type of no code miner, because some content creators, they don't know how to code. They don't know how to create a miner and stuff like that. But I know after speaking to the team that they're working to accomplish that. So these, in my opinion, are my 3 undervalued subnet. Gradients is down 68%. Sturdy is down 93%. Bitcast, they really haven't had their move yet. So I would say that it is discounted, but I would say that they didn't even really have their move yet, right? Let me actually go check out the Bitcast chart here. 93. Yeah, I don't think they really had their move yet, like Sturdy and Gradients, right? I think that this is a rather new, and we are just starting to see that move here from Bitcast, right? So as they get more content creators, they'll generate more revenue, and that revenue will assist with buybacks, which will help the token appreciate over time. Anyway, let me know what you think about these subnets. What are your favorite 3 subnets? I want to kind of like switch it up. I didn't want to give you all AI. I want to kind of give you a subnet from each narrative that I specifically like. But outside of these 3, there's a whole bunch of other subnets that are really good that I've started research on. If you want me to talk about subnets more often on this channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, engage with the video, and let me know what you think about Sturdy, Gradients, and Subnet 93 Bitcast. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.